Everybody's happy St. Patty's Day there. Keep thinking about I had an old uncle, and I'm not going to say what he used to say because we never heard the F word in our lives until we got around to old Jimmy. But he was actually my mother's cousin's husband, but we called him Uncle Jimmy. But he was a piece of work when he got drinking, boy. But anyway, my grandmother would be the old Scots Irish woman she was, and Barbadian, and she would say, well, Jimmy's on the drink, that man on the drink. They were just hilarious. Back to these stories. But anyway, happy St. Patty's Day to everybody. I am working, so I do have availabilities. Remember, the special's only on until Thursday at midnight. So I just want everybody to know that. So that's US International 90, and that's payable through PayPal. And that's for the full hour. And then here it's 101.70, so it's 90 plus HST. The 40-minute is $60 plus $67.80 HST. So I am working them around. I'm gonna zip her out. I'm gonna get some groceries and pick up a couple things for Chloe, and then I will be back around. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. At least the weather's warming up. It's gonna go up to I think about 5 today. Not as warm as it's been, but then it's going right up to into the teens, mid-teens tomorrow, the next day. And they said in the long-range forecast, a week and a half from now, it's going to be 22 degrees and sunny one day. I think it's on a Thursday. So let's cross our fingers and our toes because we're getting into that real spring weather, which will, of course, all the trees will just all of a sudden come third week of April, which is a month from now. It'll just go boom, and we'll get into blossoms and all the rest of it. But anyway, like I said, I'm around. We're in between the eclipses. Remember, we have had our Virgo full moon eclipse, and then now we've got another week and 3/4, and we've got that new moon in Aries. So it's going to be pretty intense. I mean, it's the 29th is the big D-Day, so it's about a week and a bit. Sorry, not as long as that. It's next week. And this week, of course, with the special, we go into spring, the spring equinox, and we move into Aries. So there's Mars energy, which is really going to get people up and going. It's going to be like boom, 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 let's go. First house, let's move it. Let's get on with things. Let's wrap it up. Let's get going. This is the wrap it up. Sorry, it's Pisces 12th house. This is wrap it up. Getting into Aries is no. Let's institute. Let's move forward. Now the only thing we have to be careful about is that we've got Mercury retrograde and Venus, and by next week they will be back in Pisces. So there's obviously stuff that we need to clear up before we can really move forward. So it's probably going to be about the second, third week of April before we really feel as though we're underway. And then we get into Taurus, which is really beautiful energy. It's Venus, and it's very happy. It's spring. My favorite is late May, June, Gemini energy, because that was always lilac time, and my mother was a Gemini, so there you go. But anyway, I wish you guys all the best. I'm around. Give me a call, and I will get you in. I hope you do well. Cheers.